Greetings and salutations. It is Sunday, and on Sundays you take things easy. So that's what we plan to do today. We're waiting for the word to acknowledge the reality of the existence of the space-time continuum we're in at this very moment. As we decide to subtract, multiply and divide in the ancient ways of the world, as we decree our sources will be uploaded to the giant GitHub in the sky. Once the teardrops have hit the surface, with the impact of 1,000 exploding suns. We have a room full of synthesizers. We can bleep. We can bloop. We might even be able to bleep and bloop at the same time. We have the technology. We have the power. We have the will to impose on you the bleeps and the bloops of love. Bleeps and bloops of love is what we're hearing tonight. Welcome to the stream. Tell me if you think the bleeps and bloops of love are not for you. I forgot to push a button. This button. A very important button. It's the noise gate for the microphone. Because otherwise you hear every click I'm doing. Hey, Mr. Benton. I forgot to turn the noise gate on the microphone. So how are you doing, my friend? Tell me. Shine a light on me. Explainate for the zap. Where did the evil world hurt you? Point on the door. Where the world hurt you tonight. And I will help you. You're good, awesome. I'm just playing with my toys, you know. You know what they say? The difference between the boys and the man? Price of their toys. Greetings, Mr. 2-year-old, Mrs. 2-year-old. Tallulah. I'm Zap, the dumb blonde and Swedish guy. I make music in the middle of the night because it's funny. Among other reasons. We sing songs in the night. 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 We sing songs in the night.
Mesmerized is good. Wear it out less so.
In the night. We sing songs in the night.
But we will try to make music that is suitable for a 2-year-old.
We sing songs in the night.
That means an extensive amount of bleeps and loops. Filter sweeps and fun things. toys like this. Look what toys Daddy Sap has.
Daddy Sap has weird toys.
Toys you can slap. Slap the toys with Daddy Sap. You have a point that is sticking my neck out, isn't it? I do not claim to be David 504. I'm a fan though, and I do have a bass. I do not claim to be good at it. I just use weird synthesizers and make strange music in the middle of the night because I feel like it. Sometimes I use a bass, which I barely play. Sometimes I use a guitar, which I even less barely play. Sometimes I bring out the trumpet I played when I was 12, which sounds like somebody hit the cow with a garbage track because I'm not 12 anymore and I forgot to play my trumpet. Or sometimes I bring out my electric violin, which I bought for the only reason that it looks cool and I have no clue how to play it. And sometimes I bring out the accordion that my father left me, which I sort of can play. At least that's in tune, unlike the other things. But normally I play with synthesizers and do bleepy bloopy things, funky things, dancey things, trancey things, acidy things, housey things, cheesy synth pop things, and things in general. I don't do cheesy covers like most Twitchers. I do original shit I invent on the fly because that's more hips. And yeah, it's fun. Sometimes there's story time. If you stay on my stream long enough, you might get to story time with Zap. A little story invented on the fly about something, I don't know, whatever I feel like at the moment. The best part, when I feel finished with a piece of music, I just delete it. I don't bother with tweaking, finishing, finalizing. Mixing and mastering, that's for the plebs. The hip kids like me, we take to make a 5 minutes to write, produce, mix, master, and create a 5-minute song. We take 5 minutes. When the 5 minutes are up, the song is done, and we delete it. Don't believe me? Did I just kill my noise gating again? No? Okay, whatever. So pick a topic. What is this song about? Tell me what this song will be about, and I'll make a song about that. Come on, give me a topic. Otherwise, I will make a song about Rubik's Cubes. Okay. Okay, I like it. Rubik's Cubes. Need bleeps and bloops then. Zeloido, welcome as always. I've been challenged to make a song about Rubik's Cubes, so I will have to. As you know, I always do. I used to actually remember how to solve a Rubik's Cube back in the day. Are we ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. I wasn't as ready as I thought. I forgot my drum solo button. Dagnabbit! It was gonna go so well and be something like this. Every Tuesday, I solve myself a Rubik's Cube. Every Tuesday, I solve myself a cube. If I see a cube unsolved, I don't care if it's 3x3 or 4x4 or 5x5 or 12x12. I'll take it, I'll pick it up, and I'll solve it, because I have to. find myself a Rubik's Cube. A regular 3x3, I know I suck. Then I will solve it to the best of my ability. I have a record of only 6.5 hours. I'm really good at this. I'm totally an expert of solving the Rubik's Cubes. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I'll solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I'll solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? Do not do it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. That's what I tell everybody. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I'll solve it in only 6 hours. Or maybe 7. Because I'm really good at it. I've set the world record. It's slightly less than 6 hours. But hey, details. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Needs more cowbell. Don't you want to show your cube to me? Always needs more cowbell. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you want to show your cube to me? 'Cause I solve it. Don't you show to me? Don't you show your to me? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't you show your to me? Needs more cowbell. Don't you show your I'll solve it in less than 6 hours. Don't you show your to me? You want to show your cube to me, won't you? 'Cause I solved it. Boom. There you go. A song about Rubik's Cubes. So now you know what we're doing on this insane stream. Hit the like and subscribe and all the things, if you liked it. If you hated it, hit the dislike and I hate you zap and the whatever button. That was... Let's slow down. Let's chill out. I got all sweaty from that. As usual, we pick a different drum kit. Those of you who've been on the stream for a while, you know what happens. We pick a drum kit. We figure out a groove. We do a thing. We add a thing to the thing. And yeah, that's how we do things. So, what do you feel like now? Let me tweak some things. Here we go. Okay, we have some drums. That hi-hat is a little loud, but yeah, that hi-hat was a little loud. Let me try to fix that. It's like, as much as I love splashy hi-hats, there are limits to. Oh wait, it's on this track. Let me turn the velocity down on that one. Hey, Mr. Morris, welcome. You missed a fantastic song about Rubik's Cubes, where I was bragging about my extreme skills in solving Rubik's Cubes, taking less than 6 hours. How are you doing, Alex? How is life? I'm doing dumb shit as usual, you know the drill by now. Oh! Tour gear, of course. EGZ293, it's obvious. Of course it is. The weather has been, this April has been the Aprilest April in like forever. Like we had snow today, and sun, and rain, and wind, and no wind, and we have all the things. If you're clever like me, you figure these things out. I mean, clearly, EGZ, if you take that backwards and invert it through a rot 13, it clearly is Torgear, right? I mean, of course it is. But this means we need to make a song about Utrecht. So one day, I was walking down the street in Utrecht, a city in the Netherlands, where the EUE conference is held. I was walking together with my good friend, John Redfern, the watchmaker guy. May he rest in peace. Me and John was walking down to the Spielklok Museum in Utrecht. Now the Spielklok Museum is one of the most advanced museums in the world for mechanical clockwork music machines. I've been to Utrecht every time for the last 10 years, every year, and I did not know this existed until the last year I was there. John didn't either, but John was a watchmaker. He fixed watches and antique clockwork mechanisms. So we went there, you mean? And it was quite the experience to walk a museum like that with someone like him. Because where normal people see something advanced and think, oh my God, that is cool, John said, that's, everybody's seen those. And something else, which to a normal person looks like this fairly simple clockwork mechanism, John was like, oh my God, it's bloody blah, whatever, I don't know clockwork stuff, but he obviously does. It was an excellent experience, and we had a great time. And one of the things that John has done, that he talked about many, many times, is how he restored a particular clockwork mechanism for a museum. And this clockwork mechanism looks like a gun, but it's not. It looks like one of these little guns that the ladies have in their purse, all like inlaid with pearl and stuff. But when you pull the trigger on this gun, you're actually cranking a little spring. And when you release the trigger, the tip of the gun opens up. A tiny little bird, not more than an inch high, pops out, starts turning around, flapping its wings, opening its beak, and a bunch of little bellows inside this makes this bird sing. And John had restored this. Now, while we're at this museum, we run into a Japanese guy. And he was kind of the only one but us there, but it was obvious that this Japanese guy was into this stuff. So John struck up a conversation with him, and the Japanese guy said, yeah, this is a great museum, but I've been in this other museum in this other city, and they have this amazing piece, this gun that looks like a bird. And John was like, yeah, I restored that. And the Japanese guy was like, what? Yeah, you see the video by the side on a little iPad? I made that video, like with all the computer graphics and stuff. And the Japanese guy was like, it's like he had met Jesus. It was a good experience. Yeah. But may he rest in peace. It's a sad loss indeed. I didn't mean to make this into a sad stream, because you know, you can't be sad remembering John Muir. He was such a fantastic guy. So, yeah. Anyway. So if you missed the Spielklock Museum, you have to see it. I will tell you more anecdotes about that museum, because there's a whole story beyond the story of John about it, which is funny. There's a nexus of YouTube event that happens to have happened in that museum. Sorry. So I'm drinking my classic gin and tonic with no gin in it. And you're not supposed to pour it down the wrong pipe. If I'm coughing a bit, it's because I have tonic in my lungs. But hey, it's better than COVID. Oh yes. Actually, Dave Baker is memorializing his website and actually wanted stories about John for that. I plan to make some, but I haven't really. I probably should. Hey, you can snip that part of the stream out and use that. It's at least something. Yeah, here's to those not among us anymore. Well, I can't really make a toast in tonic with no gin, but hey, we can solve that later. I actually have some gin somewhere. Yeah. We need to turn this into sadder music though if we're gonna be like this. Or do you want it to be sad? I don't know. Different skin. Well, you can change the colors, and I color coordinate my stream. As you notice, I have blue lights, I have a blue background, I have blue lasers on, so hence my Ableton is blue. That's how crazy I am. Let me turn on some of the lasers just to give the proper feeling to this. For Swedes, it's complicated. There's a joke in there for Swedes because sprach in German means spoke, but in Swedish we have a word called sprack, which means you cracked into pieces. So if you say instead of also sprach Zarathustra, you say also sprach Zarathustra, means oh, Zarathustra shattered. It's only funny to a Swede. I shouldn't have said anything. Never mind. Oh yeah, it works in Norwegian too. Good point. There's another German phrase that goes Die Greist rief sein Kinder und sprach, which means the old guy, the gray guy, shouted at his kids and said, and the fake Swedish, and I guess in Norwegian translation, Die Greist rief sein Kinder und sprach, is Grisen rev sina kinder och sprack. Whatever. Now it's funny to two people, but whatever. So now we have better storytelling music, so I feel like I maybe should tell another story. The problem, mostly the stories on these streams are kind of weird, humorous, and strange. And we had this very moving story about John, which, bringing out the normal story doesn't feel appropriate right now. But we tend to do some film noir bullshit. I don't know. I might skip that for now, but this is kind of appropriate music for that. We have a cast of characters. The good cop and the bad cop. And the transvestite midget named Bob. But I think I'll skip that for now. How else are we doing this glorious day? Today is a glorious day.
Today is a glorious day. Today is a glorious day. Oh yeah. Today is a glorious day. Oh yeah. Today is a glorious day. Oh yeah. Today
You have a very smart 12-year-old.
is a glorious day.
Hello, Torgers 12-year-old. Akkurat hur är läget i Norge? Är det de dumme svensker som spelar musik hela natten? Yes, today is a glorious day. It's a glorious day. We celebrate this day in the memory of our fallen comrades. John Redfern, we loved you. And now, in your honor, I will play a completely untuned electric violin, which I do not know how to play. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, I have to pick the right channel for it. Wait, what? Why can't I arm this channel? What's wrong? Oh, I'm the wrong channel. Here we go. It sounds like someone tried to murder a cat.
It's a glorious day.
feeling something's going wrong with this. Oh, Wayne to the rescue. Hey Wayne, we were just reminiscing over John Redfern. And we were playing him a little violin. Rest in peace, violin. It's a violin, so it can't be in tune. But let me check if it's even remotely in tune. Probably not. Not exactly, no. He was indeed. So we have Alex Morris in the chat and EGZ293 in the chat is Tour Gear. Just so you know, it's obvious in retrospect. Of course, EGZ293 is Tour Gear. G-string is almost in tune. Seems like my noise gate is eating the signal. I don't know yet if they were a success. The problem is I still can't play the bloody thing. Actually, I think the stickers are working fine. It's me that is unable to play it. It doesn't fucking help. I mean, that intonation, I should never have been able to do that without the stickers. So I actually think the sticker works I think the stickers work okay. They're not great. They're really only in tune like for the first 3-4 frets. Up here it's like totally not. But I only want to do pentatonic bullshit anyways. It's like I don't really care. Plus if it's out of tune then whatever. It's at least slightly less out of tune with the stickers than with without, I mean. Whatever. Listen to what I mean and not what I say. I can smack an auto-tune on it if you want. That'll fix everything. Let me fix it. There we go. Pitch corrected violin. Not that it helps much. Whatever. I think I'll fade out that violin slightly. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. I need to work on that, for sure.
It's a glorious day. Oh yeah. Today.
Well, that was abrupt. Song over. Let's, as usual, delete everything. There's an echo in here. Let's kill everything with fire, preferably. And then it's time to You kids know the drill by now. You drum kit? What kind of drum kit gonna pick? No, nothing can be found on my Patreon page. I do not have a Patreon page. That song will never be heard again. Unless you scroll back in the stream. Which technically you can do. You want me to use an upside down drum kit? Okay. One, two, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. 13, 14 and 15 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the walk tonight. We are going to walk around the clock. We are going to walk around the clock. Yes, we are. We're gonna walk around the clock. We're gonna walk. This is a walking reggae from Jamaica town in Bangladesh. Yes, that other Jamaica town in Bangladesh. We walk with our walks. We walk around the clock. We walk with our walks. We walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we walk around our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. Yes. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Tick-tock. In Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we walk with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. Someone from Bangladesh will probably call me and say, hey, we actually cook in something else and we don't even call it a walk. And I apologize for that, for my cultural insensitivity. But I actually haven't been in Bangladesh. I've been in many other parts of the world, but not that particular one. I actually have a funny story from Kenya. But I have funny stories from all over the world. We cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, We cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our walks and we walk around the clock. Yo, man, I think this turned into reggae. I think it did. I think this turned into reggae. By accident, it did. I think this turned into reggae. By accident. You know how it is, a Tuesday night or a Sunday, whatever it is. You sit at your computer and you punch some keys, the way you can't resist. And suddenly you place and punch a key that you never actually planned to punch. When you punched them, you realized, oh my god, I made a reggae. By accident, accidental reggae in a raga muffin style. Accidental reggae in a reggae raga muffin style. Accidental reggae in a reggae. Those who claim there are limits to how stupid I can make these streams, and I say, watch me. Oh wait, it was in C. It's an accidental reggae. Jamaica by Madripoor. It's an accidental reggae. You know, I already had on the stream because the same thing happened. I ended up in reggae, and my Jamaican accent is so shitty, so it turned into a New Delhi accent, and we made a New Delhian tech support reggae. I'm sorry to all my friends in New Delhi. I'm sorry. up the blunt if you got one. We gonna be on the reggae train tonight. Light the blunt if you got one. We gonna be on the reggae train tonight. Light the blunt if you got one. We gonna be on the reggae train tonight. Light the blunt if you got one. Cause we're going to be on the reggae train tonight. Lost reggae train out of Madrapur. Oh God, it's hot in here, I'm getting sweaty. It's hot in here, I'm getting sweaty. It's getting hot in here, let's keep our clothes on. I'm no mother freaking Mark Rebelay. I will keep my mother freaking clothes on. I won't dance like a crazy guy. Start wearing what's it called? A modern bathrobe? Yeah, bathrobe is the word. That's what I was looking for. I won't be like a crazy guy in the bathroom and dancing wild. I solemnly swear to keep my clothes on my street.
Yeah, we're on the Rost reggae train from Madrapur. Hey baby, you wanna come over to my little, stall in the street where I sell Jamaican sushi from my walk. Yeah. We have the most amazing walks over here. Yeah. You wanna come over and take a look? We're gonna walk around the clock, baby. We're gonna walk around the clock. You know that.
In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock.
Hey girl, you wanna come over to my little street restaurant? It's a 1x1 meter store where I walk you some mean sushi, Bangladesh style. Yeah, this is it. Light it if you got it, man. I'm walking. have these stalls in the street where we cook food. We walk you mean sushi. Totally. Except we're not in Bangladesh or in Madrid. I'm a way of Jamaica. I'm a little Jamaican boy. In Bangladesh. In Bangladesh. Wait.
In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock.
We do.
In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock.
Rock, paper, scissors.
We cook with our woks and we
Okay,
walk around the clock.
this has become pun central.
Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock.
Walk the Casbah, walk the Casbah, walk the Casbah. Hey, I like it. Walk the Casbah, walk the Casbah.
Around the clock.
Down, down,
With our woks
down, down,
around the clock. Bangladesh, we cook with our woks
down, down.
around the clock.
Went to the lady in the county jail.
Around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock. In Bangladesh, we cook with our woks and we walk around the clock.
We do. Ta-da. Okay, monsters of war. Okay. I'm the one who's supposed to be funny on this stream, okay? You have to stream your own dad jokes. Oh, yeah. No, but it's good. It's good. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I am drinking gin and tonic with no actual gin in it right now, but I feel like maybe I should need to fix that. It's getting hot in here and we're getting... Yeah. The Painkillers. That sounds like a rock band. Painkillers, what's it doing? Okay. Oh, you smoke and you drink. Hey, I have smoke in here. Isn't that enough for you? I even fill it with lasers. synthesize all the time. This is the time of my life.
I don't want
To tell you, this is the time of my life. I don't want to sing this song. If you can't believe me, there's no reason I will do this now. Hey, Mr. Benton, what's this song gonna be about? Hey, Mr. Benton, what's this song gonna be about? Let's invent a song from nothing. Just make some dumb shit up on the spot. That's what we do here. Let's invent a song from nothing. Invent some dumb shit on the spot. That's what we do here. Let's invent a song from nothing. Just grab it from the ether, condense it into the synthesizers. Let's grab a song from the sky, pull it down and plug it into the synthesizers and see what the hell it will be. Hey, Mr. Benton, can you tell me what this song is gonna be about? Otherwise, I'm gonna rap about 2005. So back in 2005, Mr. Benton and me flew to Baltimore. We were going to a premiere of a fan film of a certain kind of Star War. It was called Revelation. Shane Felix was the director. Weird guy. And he had hired people from all over the world for $nothing, hey, to try to make effects for his movie Revelations. Gonna fly ships through space. Mr. Benton, also known as Chrome Cat, made the ship that flew through space. And it was really freaking cool. And I animated it and added lasers and stuff and, you know, flames and things. And it's flying from explosions and stuff. To 2005 in Baltimore. What happened then, I will tell you. 2005 in Baltimore, we decided to have a premiere. Mr. Felix had rented an actual theater, and we were there. We are going to meet up with all the crazy other fan-themed peoples in the world, and we're gonna watch this Star Wars fan film like nobody had before. Star Wars Revelation premiere 2005. Star Wars Revelations premiere in 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 2005. Star Wars Revelations premiere. Star Wars Revelations. No. Star Wars Revelations premiere in 2005. 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 Mr. Belton and me, and Ian Hubert was there. You know what's the funniest thing ever happened to me when I think about it? Right there, Mr. Felix gave Mr. Ian Hubert, what did he get? A boxed copy of 3D Studio Max. Yeah, you get how ironic that is now that Ian is the Blender guy of the world. He probably never in his life actually opened that box. He probably had it somewhere, you know. I want to really talk to him. I haven't done that in a very, very, very long time. He was 16 years back then, and still he made spaceship and stuff all the time. Yeah, Mr. Hubert, he's a very interesting guy. He's really big in the Blender community, and that's a funny thing, you know. One SIGGRAPH a couple of years ago, I ended up on the Blender party, because hey, party, go to it, right? And Ian had made this weird film called Dynamo. And in one of these episodes, actually more like a web series, in one of the episodes he had this cooking show randomly pop up. And a guy comes up at Uncle Rossi. And suddenly at the Blender party, I saw there's Uncle Rossi. So I walk up the guy, and he's apparently like super famous in the 3D world with Blender guys. I have no clue. I walk up to the guy and say, "You are Uncle Rossi." And the guy looked at me like I came from another planet. And he said, "How the hell do you know me from that?" And I just said, "Hey, I know Ian." And he was like, "Oh, that explains everything." Star Wars Revelations premiere in 2005. Star Wars Revelations premiere in 2005. Star Wars Revelations premiere. I have to send this section to Ian and see what it says. Star Wars Revelations premiere. Because the funny thing was, I took some selfies of myself with all the Blender people and sent it to Ian and say, "Hey, wish you were here." And he just exploded like, "What? All my friends are there. Why? No, please." It was funny. It was funny. Star Wars Revelations premiere in 2005. So yeah, that's how I know Ian from back in the day. He's a wonderful guy, slightly weird. I also know, you know, the Corridor Digital guys, Sam and Nico and stuff. And I was hanging with them at last SIGGRAPH. And they told me I have actually went to visit Ian. So they had called him and like, "Hey, can we come and see you?" And he was like, okay. And they showed up and hung with him. And the funny thing that Ian wasn't like totally aware who they were. So he was like, "There's a bunch of people showing up at my house and want to meet me. I don't know who they are." And then later he looked like, oh, like 10 quadrillion billion YouTube views was just here. Like, oh, okay. So yeah, the world is small. That's how it is. Star Wars Revelations premiere in 2005. I need to send this bit to him. Absolutely. 2005.
before. Oh, totally. I mean, by then we had known him for like 2-3 years or something. I mean, we worked on that thing for a while. He must have started like 14, 13 or something. Star Wars Revelations, Remy here. Boom. 12-year-old is a blender with, yeah. Ian has a few years on me, but yeah, that's funny. You know, one thing I did at the blender party, I walked up to Tone, you know, the guy who is like the main blender guy. And I told him, hey man, have you made left click select from the start? You would have owned the world by now. He gave me the evilest eye I ever seen. It was funny. Anyway, so what are we doing now? What are we doing now? Any ideas? Ooh, I want less echo on this. Actually, Sitting here in the middle of the night making a song. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, yes they are, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. Yes we are. Songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, they are utterly dumb, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid. Well, they are very stupid, but the souls we touch, I need a bit of a break. I will be back in 2 minutes. I need to powder my nose and fill my glass. And you can sing amongst yourselves. If you have a guitar, feel free to noodle. This is in A minor, like most things I do. It's A minor, F, D minor, E major, sort of. And full of love. Good night, my friend. The songs we make are pretty. This was a good one. I'm gonna continue a slight bit. I just really need to go behind the shed for a few seconds. Are genuine and full. I'll be back. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid. Well, I said I would be back, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. This is how a dumb Swedish guy spends his Sunday evening, playing with silly synthesizers and such. Why is he doing this? I don't know. Some post-traumatic stress disorder, I guess. So what can we do about that? it is in the middle of the night. Giving his casino passive. Oh, okay. Yes. That I'm sure I have not given away anything ever, which is why it looks like this in here. Yeah. The difference between boys and men is the price of their toys. I realized maybe I should have ended with this song because it's very end songy, but it's not even midnight and I normally push slightly beyond that. So I think we should the songs we make are pretty stupid, but the songs we don't tell me what you're doing with your other hand. And full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid.
These are pretty stupid
The
songs,
souls we touch
but the souls we touch
and full of love.
are genuinely touched. Candice, I hope you are touching someone's soul with that other hand. Or at least something that's a proxy for the soul.
The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine and full of love. The songs we make are pretty stupid, but the souls we touch are genuine.
Yes. I was figuring that.
And full of
That was the best ending ever.
Best ending ever. Best ending ever. Best ending ever. Best ending ever. Oh, the drink, yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, the drink, yeah. Try that one. Yeah. Oh, the drink, yeah, right. Try it. There's an echo in here. Try that one. Yeah. Oh, the drink, yeah, right. Try it. Try that one. Let's delete some stuff. It's my favorite thing, delete what I just did. Just get rid of it. We'll never have to suffer that shit again. So I think I'm gonna pick a different drum kit, but I'm gonna make my life real simple by picking something I know what it is. Normally I sit there picking something random and then we get a drum kick that goes and sometimes that's useful, but other times it's not. No, I don't. I clearly don't even do live streams now. Oh, now I know what the problem is. I still have reverb on this one, apparently. I don't want no stinking reverb on my kick. Oh, yeah, I didn't put any gin in, sorry. What's that noise? If anybody wants to dance a little, feel free. Make it easy for you because everything is in A minor. Unless of course you want D. The next one will be in D, I promised. But do you have a favorite key? Yeah, I'll be off to bed too. You're ever so welcome for the memories. I'll send this link to Ian later, see what he says. I actually might fade out with this one. I might bid you all good night now. But I like this one, it was just a fun one. We had some stories. We made something that resembled music. We made some really stupid stuff, and I like really stupid stuff. Brofist. And yeah, stupidity is underrated, clearly. And now it looks like I have Netflix Northern Light behind me too. That's clearly a sign to go to bed. It's not terribly late though, but oh well. I've been doing 2.5 hours. Oh, I started early tonight, I guess. So good night, everybody. Have a glorious evening. And remember, what was it? There was something about that you guys have hearts. I don't remember. Whatever. Because you have. And I love you. Good night. Tap out. Oh, Parham, you missed. Oh, should I do another Oreos for you? No. You have to do the rewind, I think. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this had some special moments. Good night.